Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and as you can see, it is pay dirt review time. Today I'm going to be continuing my series where I am re-reviewing some of my best ROI sellers ever, and this time it's chickenminer.com. About a year ago, I reviewed their 3-pound bag, which was guaranteed a half a gram of gold. Its set ROI was only 35%, but I ended up getting 117% ROI. And that was really good. And I made sure I had a friend of mine buy that bag, so there was no chance that it was just a loaded bag for me for a review. I also saw another review of the 3-pound bag, and they got over 100% ROI as well. But I don't know if they ordered it themselves or how that went. But I know for me, I got 100% ROI, over 100% ROI with a friend ordering it. So I got a different friend this year to order me their 5-pound bag. This one has 1 gram of gold added. But again, its set ROI is pretty low. It's only 54.08%. It's much better than the 38%, but still 54% isn't that great of an ROI. Usually I try to find bags that are about 70%. So I'm hoping to get at least a 75% ROI off this. I'd really love it if I got over 100%, but we're never gonna know. So let's weigh it up. It's supposed to be 5 pounds. This is double bagged right now, but that's simply because I double bagged it because the bag it came in was leaking. Luckily, everything stayed in the box when it came. But there you go, 5 pounds, 12.2 ounces. So this bag is leaking. I'm gonna try not to make a mess. But there is a pretty big hole in this bag. And you see there's a lot of dirt in here. In my catch bag, this one didn't come with it. So I'm not a huge fan of this single bag, especially with 5 pounds of dirt. That's a lot of dirt to be manhandled around. And usually the bags do break, so. But before we open this up and classify it down, let me read you the website's description right here. And yeah, that was it. It's got almost nothing on it. One of the worst descriptions ever. It does at least state then the title that you're getting a gram of gold, which is good, so you know you're going to be getting some gold. But other than that, there's really nothing. Even anywhere else on the website, there's no real information anywhere. So, not a huge fan of no description. Not a huge fan that it only comes single bagged. But I did get 100% ROI last time, so it's a little bit better. As you can see, it's got a hole on both sides of the bag, so. I'm gonna cut for 1 second, clean this up, and add it to this. Ta-da! All cleaned up, got my table back cleaned, all the dirt's in here. This pay dirt, by the way, is from Chicken Alaska. It did ship from Chicken Alaska, which is always a good thing. A lot of times sellers will tell you, oh, it's from Alaska, but then they ship it from Florida, which usually means it's not from Alaska. But I'm going to let you listen to some music, and I'm going to classify this down. Well, there you go. All classified down. Pretty equal amounts, pretty much. I mean, maybe a little bit more in this one, but all pretty similar. So A little bit less in the minus 40 out of all of it, but pretty equal overall. I didn't see any gold. I thought maybe when I was classifying the plus 10 down, I saw a couple little pieces go in here, but not really sure. Could have been something else. But there is supposed to be a gram in here, and the only way to find out is to pan it out. But before I do that, let me see if there's any magnetite in here, and obviously there is a lot. Now, I will say one thing. This stuff kind of classifies as if it's damp. You know, it's one of those pay dirts. Let me check this first. That just seems that way, but it's not. I've touched it. I put a paper towel against it, and it's not damp. It's just thick dirt is what you'd call it. So a little bit magnetics, not much in these, but there is some in the minus stuff. So more importantly, though, is there gold? Am I going to find my gram? Am I going to find over a gram? Well, let's find out. I'm going to be right back, and we're going to find out what kind of gold's in here. Well, finished panning everything out, and I have to say, that was a lot of fun. The pay dirt wasn't too difficult silt-wise. It does have a very little bit, not much, a lot less than I've been getting lately out of my Gold Bay, but it does have a little bit, nothing to cloud up your water or anything like that. It did have a couple pieces of organics, maybe like 3 or 4 pieces of a little stick or something like that, but again, not bad. Now, I'm pretty sure this stuff has been sluiced. I think I saw some pictures on the website showing it being them using a sluice, but since there's no real information on the website, I can't guarantee that 100%, but it does act like material that's been sluiced where the majority of it is very little silt, and there's just a little bit. The only thing I found really difficult about this pay dirt was actually the gold itself. It is very dirty looking gold. It has not been cleaned, which is great. I love gold. I prefer gold if it's not been cleaned, just because it usually means it's more authentic. It's from an actual mine as opposed to somebody buying it online. So let's get to the gold I did find. In the plus 10, I found some gold. Some nice little pieces right there. Some really nice chunky gold. Move these around. And there you go. And the plus 10, some nice gold. I was hoping to find some plus 10. I figured I'd find some plus 10, and I did. In the minus 10 plus 20, I found even more gold. Again, a nice little pile. Probably 20 to 30 pieces. So really happy with that. That was really good. And then in the minus 20 plus 40, even more gold. A nice pile of gold. Probably close to 100, over 100 pieces. A really nice pile of gold. I was really surprised about that. I thought the majority of this gold would be in the larger, so I was happy to see a lot in the smaller gold. And then I got to the minus 40 and found even more gold, but not very much. Maybe 10, 15 little pieces, but there was gold, and that is good. It's always good to find gold in every classification. So I was really happy with that. Now let's weigh it up. Take my dimes out of here. And in the plus 10, let's see what we got. .515. So nice. About half a gram, a little bit over a half a gram. I am guaranteed 1 gram in this bag. In the minus 10 plus 20. 0.365. So right now I'm at about 0.9. I think that's exactly 0.9. Trying to do math on the fly isn't my forte. But all right, so just need to get 0.1 out of this and we're over our gram. 0.335. Really nice. That's 1.25 gram and a quarter. So pretty happy with that. I am going to try to weigh this. I don't think this will budge the scale any, but let's see. Yeah, not budging the scale. All right, well, let's weigh it all up. 1.215 grams. So a nice total, a lot better than the gram I was guaranteed. And I'm going to be right back with the ROI and the review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review. Let's get to it. Again, this was from chickenminer.com. It was their 5-pound bag with 1 gram of gold guaranteed. Its cost was $79.99. Shipping was free, so total cost right here, $79.99. Gold I recovered, again, right here, 1.215 grams. So almost a quarter gram over what I was guaranteed. And a lot of times with 1 gram bags where you're guaranteed you'll get the 1.05, 1.01, things like that, just a little bit over the gram. So this was nice, a quarter gram over almost. Gold spot on the day this was received was $43.06. I wish it was in the 48s like it's been lately because, you know, extra $5, which actually I did make, but when I received this, the gold spot was $43.06. So this here's gold value on the day this pay dirt was received is $52.32, making my ROI 65.41%, or on my scale, a 6.5. Now this bag again was guaranteed a set ROI of 54%, and this one was, 11% higher. So that's always good to get higher than what you're guaranteed. Now for fun factor, I'm giving this a 7.5. I'm bumping it up from the 6.5 from the ROI simply because this is more natural gold. I had fun in every classification. I wish the ROI was higher. My last ROI with their 3-pound bag was over 100%. But 65% isn't horrible. I mean, that's pretty okay. I probably will do this pay dirt one more time in the future just to see if I can get an average around the 80% mark, because that would be really nice. But I'm not going to complain. 65% on a 54% guaranteed. Pretty good. So fun factor, 7.5. For pay dirt description, they're only getting a 2. It's pretty bad. At least it does tell you the cost and that you're going to get a gram of gold. So that's pretty good. But other than that, there's really not much information. For quantity and packaging, he's getting an 8. 10 for the quantity and a 6 for the really bad bag that ended up getting a hole in it. So he's only getting 8 for that. For customer service and shipping, it did ship really quickly, and this is from Alaska. So, when you get somebody to ship from Alaska quick, that's pretty good. The customer service was great as well. I emailed him. He replied within a day. I didn't really ask him too many questions because it was an off day. So I didn't really have anything to share with you about the description about the customer service other than that he did reply very quickly. So total score right here for Chicken Miner's 5-pound bag with 1 gram of gold guaranteed is a 6.8. Not a great score, but that's really just mostly due to the pay dirt description. If he had a detailed description, this would be way up higher, closer to the 8s. And I actually really like this pay dirt. This is, I enjoyed it when I did the 3-pound bag. I really enjoyed this one. When you're doing 5 pounds and getting gold in every scoop almost, it's really good. It's fun to do. The gold is dirty. It's natural gold. It hasn't been cleaned. So really good bag of pay dirt. I wish the score was higher, but for a 6.8, not too great, but I still would probably recommend this pay dirt to people. So that's going to be it. I just need to flash up the score, then give away a 24 karat gold plated dime. So let me flash up the score here. Now for today's 24 karat gold plated dime winner, it's going to be Leanne Kennedy. So Leanne Kennedy, make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And if anyone else, if you haven't had your name called for a 24 karat gold plated dime, leave a comment below because I am updating my list. So if you leave a comment, I'll add you to the list and give you a much better chance of getting one of these. So as always, thanks for watching and happy panning.